Okay, so with this part, I know some people usually outline their drawings with a darker color before they go in, but me, I feel like I just go right in with the bottom layer, the base, whatever you want to call it. Right now I'm working on the skin of Bree's face. I forgot her real name, but I think I'm just gonna go by Bree's face. But I've seen some people also just shade everything in from bottom to top, like the skin tone, the shading, the highlight effect, all the way from the bottom, the very bottom, all the way to the top. And the only way I can do that, it's on like paper or a blank canvas, but on nails, I don't think I've reached it yet. But right now I'm doing the bottom layer. Right now I'm drawing her face. I'm gonna outline everything with her original skin tone, and then you see how I'm following the strokes? I'm gonna keep following the strokes just so it stays solid, because when you go all the way around, like, I don't know if it's just the gel that I'm using from Amazon, which is Modalones, I think that's how you pronounce it. Like, if you don't follow the stroke pattern, it won't look solid all the way through, and that bothers me. Like, I don't like to see like one little part that's like dimmed in the skin tone, because it just looks so, what's the word, mediocre. It looks like I didn't do it right. So right now I'm about to just follow every stroke. Right now I'm working on her skin tone and working on all the bottom parts. Like, when I say bottom layers, it's because I'm drawing over her. Like, I'm drawing her skin tone now, I'll soon go in with the eyes over it. I soon go over with the lips over it. So right now the bottom layer is everything that I can draw on top of or draw around. And just to let you guys know, the way I'm doing it might work for me, but I've noticed a lot of NailTechs, they use a darker color. Like, see, like at the end I'll go in with the black and outline her, or like the white and outline her, or like any darker color and outline her. Even a brown I could outline her with. And I noticed a lot of NailTechs that do nail art, that they go in with the black line first and then they like to fill it in because it helps them better. You don't necessarily have to follow what I'm doing, because I feel like nobody taught me how to draw on nails. I've been drawing since I was younger, and I feel like outlining your drawings with like a darker color, it helps you get the nail art easier. I feel like it's beginner approval. Not saying that only beginners use it, because you don't only have to be a beginner to use it. It could just be an easier way for you to draw. But I feel like that technique would really help beginner nail artists accomplish their nail art. So if this doesn't work out for you, please go in with like a darker color first and outline, and then fill in the blanks. Also, another note that I believe is helpful: when drawing the bottom layer of any nail art that you're doing, you want to get all of the bottom layer at once. Well, the most that you can get before you cure the nails. Like for me, for example, like how I'm doing her neck, I'm doing her chest area, I'm doing her hands on her face. Like, I'm gonna do all of that first, and then I'm gonna get into the second layer. Right now with nail art, you could draw butts. Well, I use gel. With gel, you have to cure as you go. It's not like regular paint, and it's not like regular polish, because I only use gel. So I would have to cure it and then go back in. If I were to draw her shirt right now, it would not work in my favor, only because it would, how should I say, it would drift into the other part that I just drew, like her skin tone, and that will mess up your nail art. So please make sure you cure and everything that you're doing. That's why we call this the bottom layer. Make sure you cure it first, and then you get to the details. You can get to the next layer. You can get to the clothing, the accessories, and all of that. Honestly, with this part, I'm just playing with lines. I didn't know what else to draw on her other hand, so I said, let's just do some pattern art, some abstract lines, which can go very good with like a art freestyle if you don't want to take too long, especially on a client, because nail art, believe it or not, takes a very long, especially if you want all the details proper, if you want it to look neat and nice, it takes a long while. So for me, I said, let me just do some abstract lines. I call this pattern art. So that's gonna be on this hand, and on the other hand, I'll probably do it on like 2 fingers. We'll see. Please excuse my head, y'all. Like, with recording, like, and doing nail art, it's very hard because you can't really be in frame and draw at the same time because it's very hard. Like, your eyes have to see what you're doing, and sometimes even if I'm wearing glasses, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna get all up in there, like, am I doing this right? Which is why I feel like I didn't do my best on this pattern art, only because I wasn't trying to put my head so much inside the camera. But yeah, that's why I'm trying my best to like do these recordings for you guys with nail art, because sometimes my head will just be in it and like it just looks all types of crazy. But excuse my head, but you guys know now it's because it's hard to see in frame while you're doing nail art. You have to like go close to know what you're doing. No speed. Some parts may be clipped out only because like me preparing to get to the next scene, to get to the next hand, or to get back to the next hand, or to pull out like a material or supply that I need. But this is me in real time, so this is how fast that I'm really going in real life. So yeah, continue watching.